We working till the law comes. You a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies and hold my line. We working against the prophet, they speak against me. And I speak about the prophet over 2 hours. Let's go. I was the first to remind you and bind you back. Let's go. Who think out our way? Told you I'm shut up. You straight back. You tripping off jumps, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. Y'all ready? Same people talk European on the way. They're looking at women buying European hair. No love for sex, but do the men really care? Yeah, now. Islam family, let's get straight to it, family. I know I'm running a little bit late. I said 8:30, but let me tell you something. What had happened was, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do to uplift fallen humanity. That's what I've been doing. Let me say this, family. First and foremost, as always, I rise, give praise to the great God of the universal law. And when we in the Moorish side temple of America, and particularly me in the Moorish side temple of America, say Allah, I'm talking about that infinite spirit, that infinite being, that incomprehensible source that pumps your heart and keep it going until you decide that you want to abuse it sometimes, or until Allah decide that your time is up from you abusing it and abusing yourself, the one that sustains you. What are we talking about? And it sustains you, he, she, however you want to refer to it, it sustains you just like the little worm on the ground, the little gnat at the picnic or the cookout. You know, we ain't supposed to say picnic, you know. Anyway, we're talking about that soul. Kingdom Hill, Islam, brother. Peace and love, brother. Appreciate y'all for coming in. And let me give honor to the noble illustrious prophet who left his feet clearly cut. And when we say that, we're talking about there is no mistake which way the prophet went. There is no mistake in what he taught. If you're talking about nationalism, there is no mistake. If you're talking about civics, there is no mistake. If you're talking about a religion, Islamism, there is no mistake. He left his footprint clearly cut. And I'm here to walk through the footprints and to show other people the footprints. You don't have to like it, but information is power. You don't have to like Tarik Bey. I'm not asking you to like me. They didn't like Prophet Noble Drew Ali all the time. They didn't like Jesus all the time. They didn't like Muhammad all the time. They didn't like Malcolm. They didn't like Elijah. They didn't like Martin. They didn't like anybody that came with something different than what they used to. You don't have to like me. I'm coming with something different than what you used to, but it's consistent with the universal truth and the universal order of things. Man, this is the time. We living in a time where as though things are being revealed. You know what I mean? If this is the time where we are not going to sit back any longer, I am not going to sit back any longer and watch the shenanigans go on in the name of Moorish science or the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Nope, not going to do it. They're going to get mad. I'm going to hit them in the pocket. That's all I'm going to do. Get mad, talk, threaten, all that old stuff is fine. Let me tell you something. You can threaten, you can holler, you can scream, and you can whimper. You're going to get this medicine. You're going to get this medicine. You're going to get a job, and you're going to stop eating off the back of the people. You're going to get this medicine. Believe that. Organize yourself. And organize yourself with productive people. Put your finances together and do something together. It is what it is. It is what it is. You don't have to be mad at me. Be mad at yourself that you didn't do what you could do with the corrupt money that you did get. You should have got a real business like the dope boy. The dope boy, he should take the money and go ahead and start a real business before the people come. So you've been eating off the back of the people. These top five has been eating off the back of the people for quite some time now. They've been eating off the back of the people for quite some time. They should have took the money and started legitimate business, because your time is up. Your time is up. You ain't gonna be able to keep getting this dope money by the end of this year. I told everybody by the end of this year, I'm going to be shutting it all down. Taj Tarik Bey. Now let me say this. Let me fall back for a minute. This whole platform is not about exposing pseudo or unconventional Moorish thought. One thing that this platform is about is to stand in the defense of the gospel. That's what the program is about. The program is not about trying to just talk about, say, Taj Tarik for some hype. No, I'm not really talking about Taj Tarik per se. I'm talking about the ideal in which he espoused, and he calls it Moorish science. I don't even mind what the brother teach, but let's not say Prophet Noble Drew Ali taught. That's all I'm saying, because Prophet Noble Drew Ali did not teach that. That's all I'm saying. I mean, come on. Let me say this. Y'all gonna get mad at me, and I'm talking about the Moorish National. Look at me. Y'all gonna get mad at me because I got an opinion and I got proof to back up my opinion of what the prophet stood for. How can you get mad at me about that? Show me the proof that I'm wrong. That's all you got to do. And then when you meet, press my hand. Don't press up on me. Press my hand. I'm saying don't press up on me. Press my hand. You still my brother. I just disagree. And I disagree with proof. And see, I disagree with proof. So we about to get started, family. I hope the Moorish Nationals are in the building so they can take this medicine. I know they don't want to take it. I understand. I didn't used to like take medicine when my mother used to give it to me. My mother used to give me that old medicine. Goodness and gracious. Back then, they didn't make it with cherry flavor. You see? So I ain't going to make it today with cherry flavor. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that old cough syrup? What's up, Denver? Y'all remember that old cough syrup? I didn't take cough syrup with the cherry flavor. You see what I'm saying? It was Robitussin raw. You know what I'm talking about? And so that's what we doing, man. And we know this is the raw Robitussin. This ain't the cherry flavor. This ain't the grape flavor. Ishmael Bey, I cannot give them the grape flavor. I got to give them the raw 1982 Robitussin. The tussin. They're going to get the tussin. Yeah, Ishmael Bey, they're going to take that castor oil. We ain't going to get the cherry flavor, man. It's not, family. I'm back in the building. Like I said, I hope y'all can share this, man. I'm laughing, but this is a serious issue. My first message is to the people from the Moorish American National Republic under the leadership of Joel Bratton Bey. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. It's 9:26 on the East Coast. It's 9:26 on the East Coast. I'm going to give it to 9:31 on the East Coast. And I want everybody that knows somebody who follows the Moorish American National Republic, get one of their representatives. If they want to call on the phone, it's fine. If they want to be in the chat in the hideout, that's fine. I have breaking news that I need to share in respects to the show that I did on Sunday. I think it was Sunday. I need to clarify a few things. And I need to adjust a few things that I said on Sunday. Now, remember, I'm a Moorish scientist. You remember that. And I am a thinking man, because the prophet said, if I can teach you to think, you can save yourself. You know, so I'm a thinking man because I want to save myself. So again, if anybody know anybody that's associated with what they call the National Grand Sheikh, Joel Bratton Bey, out of Baltimore, Maryland, I would like you to pass this following message that will come on the screen and not at 9 9:31. I would like for you to share this message. I will also make an effort to meet with the brother because I'm interested in getting to the bottom of some of these issues. The brother is right here in Baltimore. I've reached out to him through one of his representatives one time and was unable to set it up after I had a few discouraging comments about the doctrine in which he teaches. So at 9:02, I got a message for the members, officials, and the leader of the Moorish American National Republic, whether it be Roy Bey, whether it be Joe Bratton Bey, whether it be Isaiah Ornell, whoever it may be, I have a message for them. So I'm going to give it 2 minutes, and I think this message deserves a moment of silence. The moment of silence for those who are in the chat to pay attention to the message in which I'm about to give. And if you know somebody, share the video. Let them see that we are on point as to what's going on, and we want you to know that we're aware of what's going on. So here we go. Here we go. So we got 2 minutes, family. Let me load it up real quick. This is going to be a sight to behold. This is going to be a sight to behold because this is a serious situation. It is what it is. Hold up. Let me do this. Let me pass this link. Let me pass this link to sister over here and get her the link so she can see too. She's a Moorish American Muslim, and I think this information is very critical to anybody that wish to be a functional Moorish American Muslim. As I say in that song, I say this is the reason I be coming at these Moors is simple. Y'all hear me? The reason that I be coming at these Moors is simple. Is because I don't consider them functional Moorish American Muslims as it relates to the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I'm not saying that they don't have their own concept of Moorish American Muslim. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they're not Moors. Not saying that. I'm not saying that their concepts is my concepts, because it's not. I'm saying that their concepts do not relate or jive right with the teachings of the noble prophet Drew Ali. That's all I'm saying. And if you are able to prove me wrong, you can come up here respectfully, bring a moderator. I can bring Denamel. I can bring Ishmael Bey. I can bring quite a few brothers that will be fair. Brothers like Ishmael Bey have been in all circles, and he doesn't have a stake. He doesn't have no skin in the game except for truth, but he will moderate just as fair as he's done in the past. Brother Denamel, he has been around. He has been right there on Canaan Land channel. He's been on Grimion L channel. He's been on my channel. And the point of the matter is, the brother is well respected. He can be the moderator. Just bring your information and we can get busy. Okay, 9:31, top of the hour. First message is for Joe Bratton Bey and the members of the Moorish American National Republic, in particularly Roy Bey. In particularly Roy Bey, the one that walks around with his chest out, the one that walks around as if he's some a delegate of Moorish thought, the one that walks around, that's right, I call names, the one that walks around as if, the one that walks around, Diggy know Diggy know the temple ain't scamming. Diggy can come up here all he want. Diggy can come up. The temple ain't scamming. You got scammed by somebody maybe, but not the temple. The Moorish Temple of America, brother, you got to qualify that. Anyway, the point of the matter is this. The point of the matter is this. Diggy Ali Bey, you ain't never been in the temple. Stop it. You never been in the temple. Anyway, stop it, brother. You know what I mean? I told you come on the show anytime. Anyway, because that's my brother and I love you, Diggy Bey, but you haven't been in an official Moorish Temple of America. That's just what it is. But this message is for Roy Bey. You know what I mean? The one that sticks his chest out and talks as if he LL Roy Bey. Like he has the measure of all measures. The one, that's right, the one that sits up on Shinetta TV, shout out to Shinetta, the one that sits up on Shinetta TV and act like he is the measuring stick of Moorish science. Well, family, I'm about to expose the group in which he says that he's an official of. So call up Roy Bey. Call him up. Tell him gas up the minivan. Gas up the minivan. Come on to Baltimore. We can have a talk. Because you're going to be mad after today. You can be... Shout out to New Black Knowledge. Hey, New Black Knowledge. He going to be mad today. Tell him to gas up the minivan and come on to Baltimore and see me. Or I will see you at the Shinetta TV Awards. You feel me? Yeah, Diggy Ali Bey, I'll help you anytime. I will see. Y'all think I'm mad. He drive a minivan. He really do. He like a chauffeur. He is. Yes, y'all think I'm clowning. Now he like a chauffeur. He like take people to the airport and stuff like that. He gotta get his coins right. See, y'all know I'm a clown, man. Y'all know I like the clown, man. I laugh because I'm seeing him up in that minivan. But anyway, oh man. Anyway, let's check this out. Here we go. Here we go. So, to the Moorish American National Republic and the officials of the Moorish American National Republic, I have a message for you. We have a problem. And the problem that we have, family, is we have a brother and sister from Clarksville, Tennessee, that subscribed to your concept of Moorish science, and unbeknownst to them, they got beat. They got beat. They got robbed. And before I put out my show, it was their understanding that they smelled a rat. So they did their own research and then followed up looking at my show and concluded that they got beat. That's what happened, and that's what it is. So for Roy Bey, Orton Bey, Joe Bratton Bey, I have a message for you. I have a message for you. And I'm going to share this message for you before I start the show, and I'm going to do it at the end of the show. Just so we can get the message out. Let me screen share this. I don't do anything without a screen share. So let me screen share this real quick to get this message out. This is from, and this is not no fake, this is not no scam. I will deliver it, hand deliver it to you if you want me to. I will hand deliver it to you on Maryland Avenue if you want me to. But we're going to read. Y'all see the date? 2/7/218. All right? Here we go. Let me leave it up there so you can get the address. You can also get the number. This is a business, and this is a family man and a family woman that want a refund. It goes to say, to MANR, Moorish American National Republic. Please be advised that MANR owes Cephania's Design Incorporated, Billy Miller, Carla Miller, the sum of $500 due to false information, trying to sell something that is free, i.e. birthright, charging with expired and default business names, using business names that are not sanctioned by the state of Maryland as a means of false identity. This will be MANR only chance to settle this matter before Cephania's Design. I could be murdering that and chopping that up, but you get my point. Billy Miller, Carla Miller, files suit against MANR in Small's claim. Cephania's, I messed it up, but it Designs Incorporated, Billy Miller, Carla Miller, is agreeable only to the lump sum payment, not any payment plans. Please contact me on or before 2/9/2018 for purpose of settling this matter. If I do not hear from MANR, Moorish American National Republic, on or before 2/9/2018, Cephania's Design Incorporated, Billy Miller, Carla Miller, will file lawsuit against Moorish American National Republic without further notice. It is in MANR best interest to settle this matter before a lawsuit is filed. If a judgment is obtained against MANR, it will be negatively affect MANR's ability to get credit. MANR will be ordered to pay court costs, and MANR will incur interest at the rate of 20% annual. Based on the foregoing, I expect payment in the amount of $500 made payable to Cephania's Design Incorporated. P.O. Box, such and such and such and such, no later than 2/9/2018. If MANR decides to ignore this demand for payment, Cephania's Incorporated will further pursue all legal remedies without further notice. This letter serves as evidence that Cephania Designs has attempted to resolve this matter informally. Corporate sale, state of Tennessee. Now, that is just the gist of what I'm sharing with you. But these brothers, have, the brother and sister, they actually have the receipts. You know what I mean? Actually have the seat. Now, here we go. We're going to start with the top 5 Moorish scams. The top 5 Moorish scams. If y'all don't, let me show you something. If y'all want to see any proof, these brothers, this brother and sister family, they actually have proof. they got the receipts of what they paid. I've seen them myself. So Roy Bey, I said Roy Bey, Bratton Bey, return these people their money. Return them their $500 and keep it moving. So the top 5, and I'm only doing 5, the top 5 pseudo Moorish scam that is not even Moorish science. The top 5. Are y'all ready for the top 5? Number 5 is, let me screen share first. Number 5 is your good brother that me and my brother Ishmael Bey did a show on, and his name is Tex Mex. Tex Mex, he is number 5. Why is he number 5? First of all, Tex Mex is number 5 due to the fact that he created this thing called thctrust.org. And thctrust.org, they try to play themselves as credit repair, status correction, etc., etc. And they charge people enormous funds for things like getting people out of jail, like this video here, freeing one from bondage, prison, as the executor, meaning that if you locked up, he has a method to get you free. If you watch the show Crooks with Affairs, Crooks and Affairs will explain that he's never gotten anyone free from jail. He also sells things of ideas of self-nationalize. Well, in the Moorish Science Temple of America, in reality, there is no such thing of nationalization. There is a nationalization ceremony. There's a ceremony, okay, that's symbolic to you proclaiming your nationality, and it identifies with proclaiming and being the nationality of Moorish American in which you proclaim, and then you make all the proper adjustments to put you in proper standing. Now, this is what he looks like. His name is Sylvester Moore L. Possibly. He actually sells a book for $425 that have sent a brother up the river without a paddle. The book right here is called How to Acclaim Bandit Houses. Well, a young star on the rise in high school, loves sports, actually used this book. And when used this book, this young brother who had aspirations of being a football star or a football sports photographer, he went the wrong way when he read this book and ended up in prison by listening, matter of fact, spending $450 on the book, and oh yeah, it's called Home for Free. And not only did he lose $450, he also lost his freedom by trying to claim $1 million restaurant in his local geographical location. But this is him right here on the computer. Again, if you see this online, I'm telling you, beware. There is no remedy in this. This is not Moorish science, because you see the Moorish flag, because you see all of these little tidbits, declaration of science, status. That's not Moorish science. So that is number 5, Tex Mex. And to make it more official, I want to take you to his, if you will, I would love to take you to his channel so you can be aware of who he is. Okay? I want you to know who he is. That is Tex Mex. Y'all got me? Tex Mex. I'm going to take you to his channel right now so you know what it looked like, so you will not be scammed. If you are scammed, then guess what? You want to be scammed. At this point, if you are scammed, you want to be scammed. THLC, I think that's what it is. And that's just what it is. Tex Mason. Tex Mason. I keep calling him Tex Mex. I'm putting in Tex Mex. Okay. Again, if you want to be scammed, then here's the guy that will scam you. Now, and I'm telling you once again, if you want to be scammed, then here is the guy that will scam you. He has 15K people that is interested in possibly being scammed. Let's go to the channel. Okay. Here's a playlist of all his videos if you want to be scammed. He has them all. He said, I'm not qualified for something 3 weeks ago because I expose them. Building a basic website, which is fine, help people with that. But behind the scenes, he probably gonna charge for that. Moorish Science Tip of America, why should I join? And then, but as you go down through here, you'll begin to see blueprint and mortgage, blueprint mortgage discharge, blueprint mortgage redemption, completed national UCC filing. Now, as you look at this, you will notice that the UCC filing got 44K views 11 months ago because more people are interested in some form of fictitious freedom. They're interested in fictitious freedom, and he's going to sell it to them. The way that he sells it to them is through his website called The Seed Trust. And through his website, that's where you will really kick out the bucks in order to pay for some of this debt discharge, some of this UCC trust status correction. And this is when you're going to pay the bucks. You know what I mean? Here you go, the name on your birth certificate. He got a little bit of everything. That all you got to do is be interested in getting your status corrected, straightening out a trust. He'll get it for you. I don't know what he's going to do for you, but he got plenty of things for you. Not only that, he advertised so great. And we move as people that don't suspect people coming at us, you know. We don't even understand that we are being looked on as prey by the predator. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that is number 5, family. That is number 5. Number 5 is Tex Mason. Y'all got me? Number 5 is Tex Mason. All right? Y'all need to understand that. Tex Mason is number 5. Okay. We're going to ease on down to number 4. The brother said, what's fictitious freedom? Fictitious freedom is this. Fictitious freedom is when you write in a piece of paper and thinking that it frees you. When you write the slave holder and thinking that he frees you from a piece of paper, that's fictitious freedom. We know that all of the things that have been perpetrated against us to perpetuate our servitude state of mind is not going to be broken by you serving them a piece of paper. It ain't going to be broken by you changing your name. It ain't going to be broken like that. It's going to be broken with unity and a systematic plan of addressing the situation would have yet to be presented to the people. No, that's number 5. We're going down to number 4. Number 4, family, is a brother that you have not seen on the show. I have never mentioned him, but I keep an eye on him. Number 4, family, this is a beautiful show. Man, thumbs up if y'all like the show, man. Y'all got a thumbs up if you like the show, man. I bring it to you like it's supposed to be. Okay, number 4. Y'all ready for number 4? Let me see. Let me get number 4 right. All right. Let me get number 4 right. Okay. Number 4. Number 4, family, for the scam alert. Here you go. Hey, number 4, for the Moorish pseudo scam alert. All right. Number 4 is a brother named Judah Son. This brother here has websites and he called himself the Marketing Moor. He called himself the Marketing Moor. And he is a marketing Moor. He is definitely a marketing Moor. He's such a marketing Moor that I am going to show you what he's marketing. Let me copy that and let me go down with this, and I'm going to show you what he's marketing. One moment. Let me go down with that and let me show you what he's marketing. So what he's marketing, family, is
Peace and love.
ID
I'm glad to
cards.
see that you made it.
There we
Okay,
go.
before we go on, I want to get a few things clear with you Moors here. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I'm taking on so many orders and I'm just, knocking these nationality cards out, I'm not able to contact you, okay? Especially with this promotion going on. So, if you want to move forward, since you made it to the side, it's obvious you want to move forward and declare your nationality or procure yourselves a Moorish nationality card. So, what you need to do is go below this video. Follow the directions to the detail. I need you to follow the directions to the very detail. Unfortunately, what I have going on is I have a lot of Moors not following the directions. They're making the process much more difficult than it has to be because I'm not getting quality materials from them to produce them a quality nationality card. Let me let you know what I mean by that. Once you go below.
Stop. 1 second. First of all, the Moorish nationality and identification card is only, I'm going to say again, the Moorish identification and nationality card is only produced by the Moorish Science Temple of America. I'm going to say again, the Moorish nationality card is only produced by the Moorish Science Temple of America. So now, these nationality cards that are produced by the Moorish Science Temple of America since the time of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali looks like this. There is no other Moorish nationality card. There is no other Moorish nationality card. Now, let's go into it. So this brother produces a Moorish nationality card, and he claims it to be a Moorish nationality card when we know that Prophet Noble Drew Ali is the founder of the Moorish ideal, if you will. Prophet Noble Drew Ali is the founder of the Moorish ideal. So for someone who hasn't been within the Moorish Science Temple of America begin to produce nationality cards, first of all, this is all you need for a nationality card. Now he promotes this as if this nationality card is the top shelf of nationality cards. This is what he says. It is the top shelf of nationality cards. So the only thing that you have to do, this is it. You have to put your height, your weight, your color, all the information that go on the nationality card. Then you got to autograph in red ink. And then you got to put your thumbprint. You see, you got to put your thumbprint, and then the nationality card is $50. Printing card, the documents, $5, which totals $55. Process, $50 payment. To PayPal, Triumphant L. Now, in other words, he sells these for $115. And he marketed them to say that it has the code 128 barcodes that contains identification numbers. We're going to get into that in a second. Again, these are old nationality cards from the Moorish Science Temple of America. The Prophet Noble Drew Ali is the originator of nationality and identification cards for the Moorish Science Temple of America. And for an expressed purpose, they look like this and remain like this because they're meant to be like this and remain like this for an expressed purpose. Now, so he may make nationality cards, but they're not Moorish nationality cards, for he's not a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America, nor is he expressing the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali as it comes to the nationality card. So on this is the original one right here, if anybody wished to look at it. This one is when it was the Moorish Holy Temple of Science. This is what it looked like. When the Prophet changed the movement from the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, he changed it to the Moorish Science Temple of America. And this is how the card Look, and this card right here is from 1928. Right here. This is from 1928. So this card here is from 1940. You see, it never changed. And it's a degree in why it haven't changed. Prophet Obadiah Ali said it's a change in your pocket, they quote him as saying. But it's a degree why it stays like this. And as these brothers are trying to compete with the European and making these cards with barcodes and all of this crazy stuff for the sake of trying to have an advanced product, these cards are virtually worthless. They are worthless as it relates to the Moorish Science Temple of America, and it is worthless to any government official setup where you need identification. I would love, and I said it, now you're going to have to prove me wrong. If you try to go and do a show, prove me wrong. Go to the airport and show us going to the airport. Go to the airport and show us you going through the airport with this souped up code 128 barcode card. You see? Go to the airport. You see? So, again, family, this is how the nationality cards look today. If you can see it, let me hold it for a second. This is how they look today. You understand? That nationality and identification card that this brother is making has nothing to do with the Moorish Science Temple of America. Nothing. Shout out to Woods L. Brother, I appreciate you. He is the designer of this shirt. He's in the chat. If you want one, he'll put his email in the chat so you can get yourself one. Anyway, the point of the matter is that he is number 4. Judah's son, he called himself, and he is the nationality card guy. He's making a killing. He's making a killing. But let me share the next thing with you real quick. I want to go there and show you how he's been falling off slightly. Let me say he's made a killing because he's possibly fallen off a little bit. Let me show you how. This is how you know. That's right. I do YouTube for the sake of my people to get information out and to use this medium in order to let my people know what's going on in the Moorish world, let them know the corruption that may exist and everything. So when you go to his page, and I want to show you his page, I'm going to show you everything. I showed you the website, and now I'm showing you the page. I'm letting you beware. I'm putting you on point that if you want to give your money away for something fictitious, bogus, and with no power, no saving power, be my guest. But I'm showing you that it has nothing to do with Moorish science. So as you see right here, he's not saying much about nationality cards no more. Because guess why? Guess why? Nationality cards probably falling off. He done sold so many of them. Now who gonna buy them? You know what I mean? So for quite some time, 3 months, he haven't really promoted nationality cards. You see? But when you go back here, let's go down. At some point, that's all he's talking about is nationality cards. Almost every other show. He's nationality card. The barcode of nationality card. Nationality card. Nationality card. Nationality card. He was taken down. You know what I mean? He showed you how to do the PayPal. You know what I'm saying? He showed you the nationality card again. 8 months ago, he was taken down. You see? And he probably still is taken down. But hey, it's my job to let you know that it's not Moorish science. It has nothing to do with Moorish science. Y'all got me? Thumbs up the video, family. It has nothing to do with Moorish science. Huh? Nothing. Huh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Show your brother some love. Thumbs up for the work I put in for you, bruh. Family. Come Come on, man. Show some love, man. This is for the people. So when somebody see the top 5 pseudo Moorish scams, whether they like it or not, let them click on it. Let them click on it and do an analysis themselves. I'm giving them all the roadmap that leads to the corruption. So, family, that is number 4. We're going to go to 10:30 tonight. That is number 4. I hope y'all stick it out with me. Y'all got me? Y'all got me? Hey, Taj Markel, you can hit me at, matter of fact, I'm going to put this email in there. If anybody wish to hit me, because I don't want to get disturbed because I'm a little bit late getting in the show. So I want to get through it, and I don't want to miss them. A few times I've missed missed the mark on some of my presentation because I got caught up in the chat. So let me give you this. Let me give you this email that anybody who wish to anybody that wish to ask any questions later, or if I got time after the show, I will address them. But the email is MST of a virtual. MST of a virtual. Give me a second. I'm gonna send it to you in 1 minute. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. I'm gonna send it to you in less than a minute. 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 If I can get it. Let me get it to you less than a minute. I want to put the email, and I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the chat too. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the chat. But that was Judah's son. Now we go on to number 3. I think that's where we're going at. Number 3, correct? Yeah, we go number 3. Okay, give me a second. Let me get this code real quick. Let me get this code up in here. Let me get the code up in here. Here we go. I'm gonna get the code. Let me get the email address up in here. So y'all working with me. I appreciate you. One love, appreciate you. I heard something about Horton Bay. So there you go. So anybody want to inquire? Let me see what the brother say about Horton Bay. Tarik or Horton Bay just text talk about some call Joe Bratton Bay. You want me to call Joe Bratton Bay? Man, give me the number. Email me the number. I check my email. I call him. Huh? So you can hit me at msdfavirtual@gmail.com. So that was number 3, family, and number 2. So now we're going to go to number 3. Number 3, family. I wish I had a drum roll. Let me see if I got a drum roll sound effect. Drum roll. Do I have one? I ain't got no drum roll sound effect. But number 3, family, we going on to number 3. The pseudo scam that's not even Moorish. The Moorish pseudo scam that's not Moorish science. We go on to number 3. And number 3 is Marrakesh Society. Give it up for Marrakesh Society. Marrakesh Society is number 3. Number 3 is the Marrakesh Society. All right. Now, what is the scam of the Marrakesh Society? Marrakesh Society, they sell multiple books. The purpose of selling these books that are partially plagiarized, and if you want to test me, if they want to test me, I will go through the books on the show with them here and show some of the plagiarization. I understand the style of plagiarization. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no problem with doing a show and do some plagiarization demonstration. In a second, let me make a call real quick, family. Let me make a call and see what I got here. Let me see what I got here, family.
You were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not.
Oh, I didn't get the answer, but anyway, let me tell somebody to call me real quick. I hope I can hear my phone, but let me see. Somebody said call me. It's getting heat. It's getting hot in here. Pass the link. Somebody want me to call him. I don't know who it is. It might be Joe Bradbury. You know what I mean? I don't know, but let's see what this call is about. I just text one of my numbers. So anyway, the hustle in this is selling books and lectures. So how is that a hustle? I'm saying that it's not Moorish science. That's all I'm saying, as taught by Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So when you look at these books, the first one is called, the first one that I'm going to examine is called Status Correction Course, Volume 2. My point of this is to let you know that this is not Moorish science. Now, I will explain to you the basics of status correction and my Moorish concept. That's right. Understanding is the treasures of Allah, and he pointed to each one with measures seem good unto himself. So I'm going to give you my concept of status correction. But this here is a bunch of things that you must do in order to correct your status. So let's break it down and talk to the people. All right. So family, the concept of status correction, according to the Taj Tarikites, which the brothers of Marrakesh are former Taj Tarikites. What happens is this. Taj Tarik starts this, and from him, it spreads out. It spreads out. So when you're talking about status correction, you're talking about getting some paperwork from these people here. Marrakesh, just one of many. We just doing a 5 people countdown. Getting some paperwork from Marrakesh, or getting some paperwork from Marrakesh and the instructions of how to fill out this paperwork, or get Marrakesh. I don't know if they do it this way, so I'm just throwing it out there. Or you get them to do the paperwork, send it back to you, and then you take that paperwork to the Social Security Administration and get turned down. You take that paperwork to the Motor Vehicle Administration and get turned down. You take that other paperwork to the Department of Vital Statistics. Now, why are you taking it all these places? You're taking it to all these places to tell these people that you are no longer black or consider yourself black, and that you need your Social Security record to reflect that. You need your identification or license to reflect that. You also need your birth certificate to reflect that you are not black no more. Now, this process can cost upwards of $3,500 in dealing with groups like Marrakesh or other similar groups. So the point of the matter is Marrakesh is number 3 because they have been marketing this ever since they stepped from Taj. And they still friends with Taj, though, but now they have franchised the ideal of selling birthright. Now, let me give you the Moorish Science Temple of America concept of status correction. First of all, Prophet Noble Drew Ali never used such a term. Prophet Noble Drew Ali never used anything that's even close to what Taj teach, even close to what Marrakesh teach, or the lights teach. Nothing close. Nothing close. So the Moorish concept is as follows. The Prophet Noble Drew Ali states in this document, the Prophet says that I brought you everything you need to save a nation. Now take it and save yourself. And it was reported that he held up these three things. It was reported that he held up these three things. Now, what we're talking about in correcting something, the Prophet Noble Drew Ali in Act 6 of the Divine Constitution and Bylaws, it states as following: with us, all members must proclaim their nationality, not declare. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality, and we are teaching their people their nationality and their divine creed, that they may know that they are part and parcel of this said government, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians. Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Prophet Noble Drew Ali is the father of nationality in America. He is the standard bearer of nationality in America. So, if you want to know how nationality works, you need to get with a qualified, active Moorish American who follows the Prophet Noble Drew Ali teachings to the letter, to the best of his ability or her ability. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. This is the process. You proclaim. In the Holy Quran of Mecca, it says, Allah says to a thing to be, and it is. Now, let me give you a degree, family. Can I give you a degree? Can I give you to agree? I'll give you a degree. I'm going to give you a degree. Stand by. Okay. It says that. Let me give you a degree real quick. I'm gonna share with you a degree. It says that when in our book, the Holy Quran of the Moor Science Temple of America, it answers a question of what do you say about truth? And Jesus answered the question that truth is art. And art is a law. What do you say? Let me see if I can find it real quick. It says, let me see if I can find it real quick. The question becomes, what is truth? Truth is art and art is a law. What is man? Man is art. Man is the truth. Man is a law. We're not talking about the universal. Here we go. We're not talking about the universal creator law. We're talking about the reflection and the power that we possess to be the microcosmic Allah right here. This is what it says. It says, of wisdom, what have you to say? And Jesus said, it is the consciousness that man is art, that Allah and man is one. It is the consciousness. Hey, I got it more. I got it more. My thoughts racing. It is the consciousness, and this is the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, chapter 7, verse 22. It is the consciousness that man is art. Okay, family, walk with me. It is the consciousness. It said, what have you to say about wisdom? It is the consciousness that man is art. Okay? And when you go into the questionnaire, we say, what is truth? And it says truth is art. And it goes back to say, what is art? Art is a law. So if man is art, and art is a law, who is man? Who is man? Man is a microcosmic Allah. So when we're talking about proclaim, we're talking about, as it say in the Holy Quran of Mecca, Allah says to a thing, be, and it is. So you be Moorish American. Now, once you be Moorish American, you can move to the steps of adjusting your documents. It's not a status correction, it's an adjustment. You understand? When you adjust your documents, you go to the place and say, I am no longer black, and I demand you take that off the record. I am no longer black. I demand you take that off the record. No, I'm not paying you anything. I didn't pay you to put it on there. I'm not paying you to take it off. And if you refuse to do it, I will file me a religious lawsuit because it's my religious right. It's a part of my divine creed to proclaim my nationality. It's my divine creed. I don't have to argue with you. Please take it off. Okay, you refuse to. I will file a suit for you for violating my religious right. The point of the matter is you need to do it as a nation. You need to do it as a nation. You know what I mean? You need to do it as a nation. Listen, Israel. I'm not trying to beat Taj. I'm waking up a new nation of people. I'm waking up the young and the unborn. I'm not trying to beat Taj. This is not a contest to beat Taj. Come on, raise your thoughts to infinite wisdom, my brother. This is not about a competition to beat Taj. It's about to wake up the new generation so we can move on the plan of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Get your mind right, family. So, you don't have to correct your status. You have to adjust your paperwork because listen, family, let's use common sense. If you go to the Department of Social Security and you tell them that take the black off the paperwork, you still got the number to be in the system. If you go to the Department of Motor Vehicle and you tell them to take black off your paperwork, you still have your information in the system called motor vehicle. If you go to the Department of Vital Statistics and you get them to take it off your paperwork that you are not black, your paperwork is still at the Department of Vital Statistics. What am I saying? You are still within the matrix of the system. In order to change and get out of the matrix of the system, you're going to have to become the system and change the system and run the system yourself. I don't think you heard me. Yeah, y'all might can't see that far. But this is the divine plan of the ages. So when you look at Marrakesh number 4, they do a lot of status correction. Marrakesh number 4. Number 3, they do status correction. The next thing I would like to share on Marrakesh is, real quick, so I can qualify what I'm saying, Marrakesh also, they do an introduction to Moorish nationality. Let me back up real quick. The first book is $74 on sale from $84.99. Okay? That's the first book. But we're going to get to the rest in a minute. The second book is only $40 on sale from $49. And what it does, it's going to tell you about introduction to Moorish nationality and status. Family, you come into the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America or any Moorish Science Temple of America, whether you are in Atlanta with Heru, whether you are in Philadelphia with my brother A. Hopkins Bey, Detroit with Fuquan Bey. Well, no matter where you at, in Baltimore with my brother in Sheik Turner L and R. Ewazel, Sheik R. Ewazel, you're going to get an introduction to Moorish nationality for free. For free. So, and in his book, Introduction to Moorish Nationality, he's going to teach you how to expatriate and repatriation. He's going to apply in the Sharia. You're going to apply Sharia law here in America. That's what you're going to do. He's going to teach you about Moorish treaties, understanding jurisdiction, travel rights, and traffic stops, arrests, family court, and child support, debts, mortgages, and foreclosure, and study material for $40. Now, in a nutshell, family, I don't know why you want to be applying for Sharia, you know what I mean? Unless you are an Orthodox Muslim and you want to try to enforce some law on American soil using Sharia law, which is a conflict that is in the courts right now, where people from the East want to try to set up courts, and they have been bucked against to set up their courts because they can't get a fair justice or fair handshake with the American system when their religion has them to subscribe to Sharia law, which is a little complex issue, but this is what they espouse to. This is what they teach. So anyway, Marrakesh Society wants to give you an introduction to Moorish nationality. And I'm going to say again, family, Prophet Noble Drew Ali is the founder of Moorish nationality. Why would you go somewhere else to get a concept of Moorish nationality? Huh? Oh, hey, brother. Hey, Israel. You can get what you said, bro, Israel, you can get your money back if you want to slick talk, brother. The first building gonna be probably opening in March. But you can get your few dollars back, family. Huh? You can get it back. Brother, we behind the scenes working. We behind the scenes working. You know what I mean? Brother, I said you can email me, but if you want, listen, I don't take that lightly. I don't take that lightly. You know what I mean? You can, whatever you donated, you can get back, family. You can actually get back. We are going to be opening, inshallah, in March or April. We'll have our first building on deck. We waiting for the weather to break. You know what I mean? We waiting for the weather to break. That's all. You know, I could have had it in December, actually. I mean, I could have had it in December, actually. But the weather wouldn't allow me to do the work that was necessary. And I didn't want to particularly move as far away from the designated area. I didn't want to have the first building as far away from an area that I really want. But I could have had the first one in December. I can still get the same one that's available to me now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The thing is, Israel, you can email me, brother. You can email me. You can call me. You probably got my number. You know what I mean? Anyway, brother, at the end of the day, it's Monty. Let me answer Monty. But ain't no beef, Israel. I'm just saying I ain't feel that too well. Brother, you can call me. You can call me, brother. Get my number from somebody. My bad, Israel. My bad. I'm worked up. I get worked up because they robbing our people. It's Monty. Brother, Taj Tarik and Marrakesh has never won a case. They've never won a case. They got something dismissed that's not winning. They've never won a case. Never. Challenging the judge, arguing back and forth. Marrakesh got the biggest backbone of all of that demonstration. Marrakesh got the biggest backbone of all the demonstration because they look European in the face and they stood on what they believe in. So I give them brothers honor for that. But again, it's not Moorish science. Yes, sir, my brother. Let's talk about number 2, Marrakesh Bey. Number 2. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I love you too, yes, man. You know I get worked up, brother. You know I do. You know I get worked up. Number 2, family. Number 2 is what I spoke about a few minutes ago. You know what I mean? Number 2 is Roy Bey, Bratton Bey, and the Moorish American National Republic. And I'm going to show you why. The Moorish American National Republic is responsible for thousands of dollars taken from people. So, first of all, what the Moorish American National Republic does is they sell, oh yeah, they ranked high, They jumped high this time, brother. This is the reason why. They jumped. Moorish American National Republic ranked high due to the fact that these brothers, they went on in now. They ranked high for one reason and one reason only. And I'm going to show you why. After doing my research of the Moorish American National Republic and finding out that this Moorish American National Republic has no standing as it relates to Moorish science, as it relates to the doctrine of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So my thing is, when I look at the Moorish American National Republic, I'm going to do one thing. First of all, they got this idea that they have a school of law. Moorish American National Republic Education Department. Moorish School of Law and History. Family. I want y'all to look me in my face at this one. Family. What that is, family, it's a phone call meeting. It's a phone call meeting. You understand? It's a phone call meeting. Moorish American National Republic School is a phone call meeting. That's what it is. It's a phone call meeting. But now, let's get to the documentation. Okay, family, I want y'all to work with me. All right? Because I got one more to go after this, but I want y'all to work with me so y'all can understand the gravity of the scam. First of all, I'm going straight to it. This is their website. First of all, it's a form for citizenship. This form for you to be a citizen of the Moorish American National Republic, it's a naturalization fee of $125. Okay? Now, you got to take, all applicants are required to take all 3 Moor School of Law and History courses for full scholarship, for citizenship. So in order to be a citizen, you got to take 3 law and history courses. Each one is $125. Each one is $125. Okay? That's $400 off the break. I could be wrong, but I say somebody come on the show and adjust me if I'm wrong. Approach me. That's one form. Okay. Second form. Moorish American National Republic, this form. Citizens, non-Moorish American National Republic citizen responsibility, course fee, $125. Moorish American National Republic responsibility course fee, $70. I want y'all to put out your calculator. I'm going to get my pen. Let me get my pen. So far we got 400, we got 125, we got 70, and we got membership fee is 25 for officers and 20 for members. It's right here in front of your face. Okay. This is all about nationality now. Okay, that's number 2. This is the number 3. This is the number 3 one. This one is Moorish American Responsibility Course. That looked like it was the same one. Maybe I'm missing something, but it looked like it was the same one, so we'll move past that one. Let's go to number 4. We'll go to number 4 real quick. Moorish American, hold up, I'm looking at something wrong. This is Department of School and what is this one for? Certificate of completion for course. Oh, fax registration, email, more not funding course. I think they got more than the same document up a couple times. Okay, so skip that. It looked the same. You might be getting away with robbery a couple times because it looked like the same. Okay, first of all, if somebody signed this, like the brother I read the letter to, it said there will be no refund after the student's first scheduled day of any course, and funds can only be transferred to future scheduled course by order of National Register. You see what I'm saying? So when you see this, there will be no refund. You already know that there's a scam going on, because if you're not satisfied with something, you should be able to get your money back if you don't complete the course. If you do one and you say, no, I ain't with that, 3, I ain't with that, you should get the remaining balance at least. But this is not, this one thing what people don't know about contract law, this is not enforceable if it's not balanced. This is not a balanced contract. Any court will return people money if they're dissatisfied up to a certain number of courses, and they will give them the remaining balance, subtracting from what they participated in, because that's a fair contract. I forget the name in legal terms, but when a lopsided contract is in play, and it only serves the interest of the interest of the one who writes the contract, that is not a fair contract, and the court will ultimately side with the person who have the imbalance. You see, they will get this brother. I don't know. This brother love that. Brother, you want to beat child support, brother? Come on, man. We can't go for that. You want to? Nah, man. We ain't going for that. Nah, man. I'll let you back later. This brother gonna say he beat child support. I have 4 children. My youngest one here right now. The other one's grown. And I got 115. That little couple $100 for child support, come on, man. That was his answer. He used pseudo to beat child support. To not take care of your children by yourself, so you was forced by the state. Because you didn't take the initiative. If you would have gone picking them children up, if you was going to get them children what they need, if you was jumping out the window, doing everything you can for your children, wouldn't no woman take you to child support? I mean, take care of your children. Tajay! Wouldn't no woman take you to child support? Do what you gotta do. Go above and beyond for your children. I guarantee you, 90% of women won't take you to child support. Now, I know it's some vindictive women. Take care of your children. 90%, the 10% gonna be vindictive, of course. But then you plan the course of action to take care of your children, to get them from the vindictive woman. Man, and this brother called his name Israel. Israel wouldn't do that. Israel had 12 of them. He wouldn't do that. Israel wouldn't do that. Take that off your name until you get your mind right. Take that off your man. So, back to the point. Here we go. So I had to get him up out there for right now because he's talking crazy. You know what I mean? Anyway. So, here we go. They say you will be no refund for this. Okay. But, like I said, our imbalanced contract is not enforceable. Now, here we go. Also, you got to get your supplies. All right? Attendance records. Got to get your supplies. Let me see if any fees on this one. All right. Let me see. Make sure. Department of Education, Moor School of Law and History. You see this? Department of Education. It's a phone call, people. Okay? It's a phone call conversation. Okay? Now, let's go to this one. This is about you. See what this is. All right. This is about you for something. All right. So what I got so far, in order, I got an average. I got an average of, and this is the letter. I got an average of 4, 550, 50, the 6, was that 550, 640 look like it. Yeah. So I got an average of 640 going in the door, and I might be missing something. But here is a letter from a brother that subscribed to the Moorish American National Republic, and he sent them $500 for a couple of courses. He took a couple of courses, him and his wife, and he demanded for payment. He wanted a refund. He attended 3 classes and found out something wasn't right. He wanted a refund. I'll read the first paragraph. Please be advised that MANR, Moorish American National Republic, own Sefdana's, and I could be butchering that name, but you get it, designs, Billy Miller, Carla Miller, the sum of 500 due to false information, trying to sell that is free. Trying to sell something that is free, i.e. birthright, charging with an expired default business name, fine with a default business name, using business names that are not sanctioned by the state of Maryland as a means of false identity. This will be MANR only chance to settle this matter before T Designs Incorporated file suits against MAR in small claims court. So, with that being said, they have already been caught out there playing the game. They've already been caught out there probably quite a few times, but this brother and sister trying to get theirs on the right track. We need our bread back. I mean, we need our bread back. It is what it is. That's what's going on. So now we know, if y'all been around long enough, you already know. Drum roll! Drum roll! Where my brother Raphael? Raphael, drum roll! Drum roll! Raphael! You already know what it is. Number 1, and will be number 1 for quite some time, is the founder of the Moorish Pseudo Scam. The founder of the Moorish Pseudo Scam. The Taj Tarik and R.V. Bey Productions. They are the founder of the making of driver's license. They are the founder of the making of the idea that right to travel is Moorish. So, R.V. Bey, they get the number 1 award. They are number 1 for selling IDs, right to travel, and nationality cards, you know what I mean, whatever. And student ID. Again, this student ID will not let you in any building because they don't own one. And if y'all think I'm playing, let me look at y'all. Listen, you buy a student ID, but the student ID will not give you admission in any building because there is none. Taj Tarik always says that the temple be talking about this building fund. The temple be talking about this building fund. Well, I'm going to break this down to you. Where is the money going that is buying all these IDs, all of these student ID? Huh? Where is it? RV Bay Productions. It's a show. It's all a sham. It's all a sham. Don't worry. I don't fear anything but the law. I am here as your humble servant to tell you that there is no student ID that is going to give you admission to any hallway. You're gonna get on a phone call and you're gonna chop some things up. You're gonna get drunk, lose your license, and then you're gonna try to get the right to travel card. You're gonna not pay your child support. The state is going to take your license. You'll go to them so you can get a right to travel card. You're gonna use that card. They're gonna pull you over. They're gonna bust your window out. They're gonna drag you out of the car. Yes, it's getting that serious. I'm not enticing anybody to live that lifestyle. I'm trying to encourage you not to live that lifestyle. You know, stop drinking and driving. Stop reckless driving. Stop doing crazy. Pay your child support. Get a license. Now, okay. Here we go. And when you get your student ID, don't look for no hall to go in. Make sure your cell phone bill is paid. Please make sure your cell phone bill is paid because that's the only way you're going to be able to attend your classes. Okay? I'm telling you, this is worse than one of them universities that they had them commercials come on at 3 in the morning. Yeah, Sigmund Freud University. Sign up now. Come on, man. And how do you get a right to travel ID from an information website? This is supposed to be a publication. It's called RV Bay Publications. They're publishing student IDs. They're publishing right to travel cards. They publish it, but let me get to the end of this. We got a few minutes left. Man, we're going to crush this pseudo demonstration down, man. It is what it is. It's not Moorish science, people. It's not Moorish science. They can get mad at me. Don't matter to me. It's just not more science. It's not more science. Like, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Okay. This is for my brother Perfecto. Perfecto. We're going to get a top rundown. Let me do a recap. Now, I'm almost finished, Perfecto. I'm almost finished. Then I'm going to run it down. I'm going to run it down as soon as I'm finished. Okay. Number 5 is Taj Tarik and the Taj Tarikites. They are the first one that started to produce these IDs as far as I know. They got the student ID, the right to travel ID, the nationality card. All of their students went on to do what they're doing, whether it be Tex Mex, whether it be Moorish American National Republic, they got their own ID too. You know what I mean? Or whether it be this brother here, Judah's son, or whether it be Marrakesh. All comes out of right here. Okay? It comes from right here. So that's why when you see this ID, I'm going to cut it, and then you go over here and you look at Judah's son ID, it's very similar. It's very similar. This is a RV Bay. This is a Judah's son. You see? And now this is the new Judah's son. You see? This is the new Judah's son, and this is the RV Bay. So he makes the same sort of ID. I hope he not violating trademark. They probably got an agreement, actually. They probably got an agreement. And that's why his is so high, because most likely he might be giving them a cut because this is the same ID. So they sell it on their website. Oh, man, they done franchised this thing. We got them. They done franchised it. Look. Right here. You see this right here? You see that right there? They nationality card is $50. And it looked like this with my good brother, Moreno L. Bey. What's up, good brother? I love your videos, brother. You one of the calmest, angry Moors I've ever seen, brother. I like you, though. You my brother. I want to meet you one day, and we're going to debate. You know what I mean? I hope we can have a peaceful debate one day. Anyway, bottom line, they sell it for 50 right here. But now he must got some sort of deal going on, because when you look at him now, he's selling it that I got the barcode now. So he got the hookup. He got the hookup now. Okay, they didn't franchise. So last but not least, we're talking about Taj Tarik Bey has the crown of this. Now check it out. Now, although the sister Roz get the money from the identification card, they also sell this demonstration right here where they have to send all of these paperwork to, okay, first of all, you fill out this paperwork right here. And this is a judicial notice of proclamation. And this is your status correction paper. The same status correction, different people from Marrakesh. This is the RB-based status correction paper. You fill this paper out. Now, with this paper, you have to buy seals. They sell seals. And with these seals, you have to send one copy to the United States District Court. That's the Supreme Court in D.C. to tell them that you're not black, Negro, and colored, and that you are putting them on notice that you're not black, Negro, and colored. You send it there. The second spot you send it to is the U.S. States Department of Treasury. I guess you got to tell them about their money or whatever the case, their fiat, that we understand about your fiat, Department of Treasury, and I want you to know that I'm not Negro, black, and colored. From there, you take another copy and you send it to the United States Department Attorney General. You also tell them, I'm not Negro, black, and colored. I am a Moorish American national. And some IDs say Moor national. They switch up sometimes. Number 4, you send the 4th copy to the Secretary of State, the Department of State. Now, you send the 5th copy to the Department of Interior. Now, the 6th copy you send to Homeland Security. That's right. You call up these Europeans by the way of sending them a letter to tell these Europeans on Homeland Security that you are not Negro, black, and colored. You are officially standing on law, and you're putting them on notice that no longer would Homeland Security call me Negro, black, and colored. Okay. After you send it to Homeland Security, you also need to send it to the United Nations in Geneva, Switzerland. Yeah, don't send it to the United Nations in D.C. They need to know in Switzerland that you are not Negro, black, and colored. It's very important that in Switzerland they know. And then you send it to the Provost Marshal, if you will, so they know that you are standing on law, and no more will the Marshal call you Negro or refer to you Negro, black, and color because you have changed your status. Now, each one of these costs $30 each. You need to put a seal that you buy from Taj Tarik. You don't buy this from RB Bey. No, 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 no. You send that to Taj Tarik up there. And if I'm not playing, I think it's Connecticut. Let me look at the bottom of the page. That's right, Hartford, Connecticut. 141 Weston Street, Hartford, Connecticut. This one you send to Taj. So this is how they break the bread. Ross from RB Bey get this cut. Taj get this cut. So Ross can get a total of 130 for everybody who fall for the okie doke. Taj can get a total of 240 for everybody who fall for the okie doke. Now, they're going to buy these seals. They're going to stick each seal on this paper. And this paper printed out 8 times will go to every place that I mentioned. Now, what I did, a case study, I said, what if the 12,000 members of Moor Law on Facebook was interested in this? I said, well, no, let's break it down to half. If half of them was interested in this over a course of a year or 2 years. 6,000 people with $270 from buying this and one ID. And one ID. Actually, that'll be 280. But the total of half of it. Now, this is just one Moorish group on Facebook with 12,000 members. If 6,000 people went for the okie doke, this is how much money that is floating around for the okie doke. How much money is floating around for $1,620,000? Now, let's not play like we fool and say, well, man, I don't know. Do you think somebody is doing this for free? Now, if my math off, I did some more math. If 6,000 people got the 3 cards, Roz would make $780,000. Now, why am I counting these people money? Because these are the same people that asked the question, where is the building fund for the Moorish Science Temple of America? Now, Noble Byzantine, the dues for the Moorish Science Temple of America, I don't know about anybody else. I can speak for mine. What you need to know. I can't speak for, I don't know other people's records. I don't know. But I know that the dues for the Moorish Science Temple of America is explained by the Prophet Noble Drew. The dues for the Moorish Science Temple of America, it serves to take care of the temple. And the dues for the Moorish Science Temple of America is less than half of that. The dues in the Moorish Science Temple of America is nowhere near that. Nowhere near. No, let me say this to guys. I'm not blaming Taj. What I just expressed is that what Taj is doing. Okay, y'all ready? Let me open the phone for a minute. I'm gonna open the phone for a minute. I can't open it long because I gotta go. I got work to do tomorrow. I can't hustle people. You know what I mean? I can't hustle people, so I got to go to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? So here's the number. Okay. All right. Here's the number now. I take a few calls, but I got to go to work tomorrow. I can't sell IDs. You know what I mean? I can't sell IDs. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you this, Nagas, anybody who asked about the Byzantine, if you want to know the finance that the temple can take in, most temples that I know read the financial report. They read the financial report. Join the temple. And if you have a problem with what they're doing with the finances, you have a voice. Join the temple. Now,
to send a voicemail, press 2.
Hold up.
Oops, your caller just hung up. Press 2.
Oh, he hung up. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it's temple business. Byzantine. You ain't gonna show me your business records if I ain't a part of your business. Come on, Byzantine Noble. You ain't gonna open your books to me if I'm not a part of your business. That don't even make sense, Noble. Come on, Noble. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. You join the temple, become a member, and we open the books. You know what I'm saying? We open the books. I actually implemented a policy. Brother, listen. I want to sell some of these t-shirts, Monty, but I'm too busy. I'm too busy to try to promote. Woods Hill sell t-shirts. Me and him supposed to be making a deal. Me and Woods Hill supposed to be making a deal to get people to get some of these t-shirts. I got a t-shirt machine to sell t-shirts. But I got a real business. I do real business. I do real business. And when I joined the Moorish Science Temple of America, I didn't ask them to open the books to me. I say, what can I do to make the Moorish Science Temple of America what Prophet Noble Drew Ali laid it out for? What can I do to help make the Moorish Science Temple of America to mirror what Prophet Noble Drew Ali demonstrated? That's what I asked myself. How can I get some of these old people out the way and help get some of these new people in here to get it right? That's what I say. I say, how is it for 20 years that most of these people, that most of these people that's sitting in the Moorish Science Temple of America haven't achieved one iota what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali achieved? So my job is not even to question the authenticity. I know they real according to their understanding. I know they real according to their understanding. But my job, hold 1 second. We got a call. Hold 1 second. Let me figure out this out. I done went crazy, family. Listen, I done went crazy. Hold up. Let me see. Let me put it on speaker. I got to put it on speaker because this one might go hard on me. This might be Bratton Bay. Hold on. Let me get it right. Hold on, family. Islam, you there? Give me 1 second. I got to figure this stuff out. Islam, you there? Islam, family. What the deal is, my brother? Brother, you can't be long-winded. We moving up on the 11 o'clock hour. How can you add something to the conversation, family?
Well, I want to ask a question first, if it's all right with you.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me give honors to Allah, all Elohim Anunnakis, all Nabis, Rasuls, prophets, from Kadmon to Ali.
Man, this my brother right here. Here we go. Come on, brother.
Okay. If it's all right, if it's all right,
here we go.
Can you get the power and authority, real briefly, we don't need no but a minute, just briefly, can you get the power and authority where the Moorish Science Temple of America derives its power and authority from? Can you reach and get your use of Ali or your Pigdal or your Mulana? And read chapter Surah 3.
Actually, I don't, brother, you can read it because I don't have it up here with me. It's actually downstairs on the podium. I got a podium, you know what I mean? I demonstrate in the crib sometimes. So come on, bring it with me.
Okay. In Surah 3, in its wrong order, original order, chapter 89, Surah Al-Imran, verse 61. It states, so whoever disputes with you in it from out of that which has come to you, the knowledge. So say, come and call our sons and your sons, our women and your women, ourselves and yourselves. Let us invoke. So let us make the curse of the source Allah on the liars. I read that to say, you taking challenges, and I respect you. In the name of Allah, I respect you. But some of your pseudo statements about ones is false. So So I'm in defense of temple number 13, original establishment number 13 that was started by the prophet who received the charter from the prophet. So the prophet was told by Allah, and you listen to me good and I give you your floor. He told Prophet Mustafa Ahmed Alameen that when there's a challenge, to say to the challenger, come and call our sons and your sons, our women and your women, ourselves and yourselves. Let us invoke, so let us make the curse of the source Allah on the liars. So I would take that debate live. Any date, any time.
What was the surah you quoted? Real quick. No. I'm gonna let you finish. What was the surah you quoted? What was the name of the surah? I'm gonna let you finish. I just want to know the surah and ayat.
Surah 3 in your Quran.
Okay.
Verse 61.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, I would take the challenge. Who am I? I am Sheikh Prince Yashua Ill. I would take that challenge in defense of the everlasting gospel for temple number 13, the original. Anything outside of the doors of temple number 13, I can't speak for. But the original 13, I would take the challenge. And I ask you as the host for putting the challenge there that we do it by the rules of Allah, that we will bring my sons, your sons, my daughters, your daughters, our women, your women. We're going to bring ourselves. And what we will do, we will invoke the curse of Allah on the liar. So if you're a studious student of Allah, as well as myself, we will invoke the curse of Allah on the liar before the debate starts. So at the end of the debate, all the faithful would be able to see the liar. Okay. Do you accept the challenge?
All right. I definitely accept the challenge, but not by your terms. Let me say this. If you want to challenge me on Moorish World TV, it'll be you against I. It will be organized. It will be structured. We will have a moderator. We will have a time set. We will have questions and we will have answers to answer those questions that we find to be of not in agreements with. We will not sit up there and make a fiasco of bringing daughters and sons. I'm not in Mecca. This is not 600 AD, and I'm not doing it that way. On my position is this: the Prophet Noble Drew Ali teaches we receive our power and authority from the Holy Quran of Mecca. But in that same breath, I am a Moorish American Muslim. The authority of which I stand by is the lessons of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. That's the lessons I stand by. Now, we can either do it by that standard or we can't do it by no standard at all. We do it just like we're supposed to do it. You bring your information, I bring my information, we bring a moderator, and we let the people decide what's fact. That's it. Talking about the terms of Allah, I don't believe as you believe. So to your way be mine, and to my way be to my way be mine. To your way be yours, and to my way be mine. But I do believe that if we're going to have any sort of discourse, it's going to be you, me, moderator, rules, regulations. Let's get it.
Okay, before I end the call, may I ask this question? The question that I'm asking is, you don't respect what Allah just told
I don't respect what you just said. I'm not doing it on your terms. Those are not my terms. That's not my terms. That's my terms. We know that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali teaches us that the gifts of understanding are the treasures of Allah. That's the way that you see it. I'm not going to debate. If you want to do it, let's do it. If you want to do it, let's do it. Islam. If you want to debate, we will debate. but we're not going to debate where you set the terms coming out of the 600 AD Quran of a story that represents a historical content. If that story, let me tell you, that story comes out of when the when the Meccans was debating, when brothers was debating with one another, when tribes was debating with one another. This is a new era of time now. This is a new era of time now. If you want to challenge me, challenge me. If you want to challenge me, challenge me. Don't come to make your own format coming out of the book of Allah and thinking that's the only way that we can do a discourse. That's not the only way. I'm telling you, you bring your information, I bring mine, we have a moderator, and we do it. What I look like calling 20 sisters, 20 brothers, some children, standing up there debating you? Come on, man. What I look like? That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. I'm gonna go find 30 sisters and 30 brothers and sit up there debate you about somebody scamming our people. Bring your information, I bring mine, and we can get it. That's just what it is. Bring your information, you bring mine, and we can get it. Other than that, man, you know God doggone well that I'm not going to hunt down no 30 people. You bring your children. I bring my children. You bring your sons. Man, we might as well, okay, the loser gets stoned in the middle of North Avenue. Man, are we insane? Come on, man. Come on, man. My music. I'm saying let's do the debate. I'm saying let's do the debate. I'm saying let's do it. But I'm not going to get 5 men, 5 women. I'm not going to get 5 men, 5 women, all children standing around. That sounds silly. Come on, man. That sounds silly. I'm going to go get 5 women and 5 children. You know what I mean? Man, bring your information, man. Bring your information. We can do it. Other than that, man, I'm standing around. They standing around with fez and turbans on, and we talking about you beating the people. Come on, man. Yeah, and that's another thing, Maddox Bey. He talking about the original 13. Let me show you who's the original 13, man. The original 13, the prophet ain't set that up. Bratton Bey has nothing to do with the Moorish Science Temple of America. Has nothing to do with the 13 Prophet Noble Drew Ali set up. The Cook Bey. Has nothing to do with Cook Bey. Nothing to do with Cook Bey. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Real quick before I get up out of here. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. You know what I mean? Show you better than I can tell you. Okay. First of all, family. Let me tell you something. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody fool you. This is what I'm going to tell you. Don't let nobody fool you, family. When you read the Holy Quran of Mecca, always know the historical content of the Quran. All right? Always know the historical content of the Quran. Let me give you, and I'm doing a show on that soon. Matter of fact, the show is actually called Quran in Context. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you how I started the presentation. Let me show you something, family, because I'm going to give this to the people real soon. I'm going to give this to the people real soon. I'm going to show you that I know what I'm talking about as it relates to dealing with the Quran. I got a show that is called, that will be coming soon, on Moorish World TV, called The Quran in Context. Right here. It gives you the history of the Quran. We're going to break down the revelation of the Quran. We're going to break down when it was compiled. We're going to break down how it was compiled. And then we're going to break down the historical content of the revelation. Let me tell you something, family. The historical content of the revelation of the Quran was to address problems. It was to address problems that the people on the ground was going through at that time. When you read in the Quran, it says, smite at the necks of the unbeliever. Smite at the necks of the unbeliever. That don't mean that somebody down the street that don't believe like you go cut them at the throat. That doesn't mean that. At that time, the unbelievers or the infidels was trying to kill Muhammad and his followers. So Muhammad and his followers, they was prescribed to defend themselves. These people that was trying to kill Muhammad was vicious. They was vicious, and they was trying to kill Muhammad and the companions. Trying to kill Muhammad and the companions. And so Allah revealed the verse to look at the glare of the eye of the infidel and smite at the neck. That don't mean that you go down the street and smite somebody at their neck. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you do that. You know what I mean? So the point I'm saying is, I'm not going to go gather a bunch of Moorish Americans and we sitting up there trying to debate something that's this frivolous. Man, they beating people. They beating people. I showed the evidence. Show me how they not. That's it. I showed the evidence. Bring your evidence. We don't need to bring nobody else. Bring the evidence. Or fall back. I'm trying, Curry Davis. I'm trying. I'm trying to stop hollering. I get worked up. I still love y'all. Moorish American National Republic, I still love y'all. So, family, next week, family, I don't know if it's going to happen. Before I leave, I want to say this. Hold up. Did I have anything else I was going to show y'all? I don't think so. I think that was it. Let me see. Yeah, that was it. So, family, let me give y'all this message. Next week, we might have a big one going down on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, family, today, I received notice. A text from my good brother. I'm trying to X out all this stuff. Let me look at the people. Family, I received a text from my good brother. Shout out to Ishmael Bey, man. Because Ishmael Bey got that fire like I got when it comes to defending, but he just smooth as butter with it. I mean, I'm a little bit aggressive. And I want y'all, excuse me for the passionate way that I express myself. I don't hate nobody. I'm not angry with nobody. I'm very passionate about what I believe. I'm super passionate about what I believe. I'm super passionate in what I have faith in. I'm super passionate. When I raise my voice, I'm not yelling to disrespect anybody. I know my brother Joshua. That's my guy. The brother invited me for a couple debates concerning this issue. You know what? I didn't respond on Facebook because it was goofy. He on Facebook, he going off. Tahaka, you want to debate? That's why he came on the intellectual soft tone, because he already know that I'm gonna hang up on him soon as you start talking half street, half Moorish. I'm gonna cut you off, but I'll call him later and see if he wants to adjust his requirements, because I'm not bringing no women and children around to watch us to get busy with this. Man, let me tell you something. I gotta wake up the morning and fulfill some contracts that I've been signed up for in my personal life with business. You know what I mean? I'm not bringing women and children for this shenanigans. Women and children are working on trying to improve their lives as it relates to. They don't even need to be involved in this foolishness right here. They should be busy trying to improve in school, improve in home, develop schools, develop curriculum, develop better foods. Sitting up here debating on YouTube with somebody that clearly can see that the money has been robbed from our people. Clearly. And now I'm going to bring these women and children sitting around for what? For what? That doesn't make no sense. It's silly. I'm not in 604, 606, 700 AD. No, you bring your information. I bring my information. We come up with a format and we debate it. You bring your moderator. I bring mine. Or we have Ishmael Bey. Or we have somebody else that you might want to bring. It doesn't matter. We can debate till the cows come home. But we're going to do it simply on YouTube, or we can meet at a venue and do it. We can do it anywhere, but we ain't gonna get all silly and bringing people with this stuff. We ain't gonna do it. Now, we got to see about getting Taj Tarik on the show. It's Monty. He's not going to come on the show. He's not going to come on the show because he knows that they watch these shows. They know what's going on. They know. Sabir know. They know what's going on. They cannot stand the litmus test. They're going to start saying I'm a dirty Moor, and their followers are going to start saying I'm a dirty Moor, but none of them is going to bring information. None of them is going to bring information. They're going to call names. They're going to say you're a dirty Moor. You need to get your head taken off. They're going to start talking all this silly stuff. And I ain't going to pay that no mind because I'm going to continue to bring information. That's all they're going to call his name. You a dirty Moor. You a this and you a that. Man, bring your information. Bring your information. You know what I mean? Cujo challenged me to a rap demonstration. I want to share this with y'all family before I go. Sabir never invited me on his show. Sabir is a lie. He never invited me to his show. Never. Never. And Diggy Ali Bey, you got my number. If you would have heard that, you should have called me. Come on, man. You know my heart. Diggy Ali Bey, man, they done sold you too. You done drink the Kool-Aid. Man, Diggy Ali Bey, you drink the Kool-Aid. You know doggone well, if somebody would have told me, Sabir offered me to come on the show, I'd be right there. I mean, no, Kupenda. I say if we debate at a venue, it's still going to be me and him. I'm not going out the way to bring people somewhere. Come on, Kupenda, are you a Sheikis or what? Come on, Sheikis. I'm not going out the way to bring people there. If they get the venue and they want to debate, I have no problem. Come on, man, it don't make no sense. Diggy Ali Bey, he never called me out, man. Man, now you lying, man. Get out of here, man. I can't stand somebody who lie, man. Why you ain't call me? He ain't never called nobody out. Sabir Bey is passive aggressive. He is passive aggressive. Get out of here, Diggy Ali Bey. Get out of here. He passive aggressive. I ain't never hear him call nobody out. Never. Never. Inbox me where he called me out. You know what I mean? Come on, Kupenda. Sheikis. I'm not taking it like that. I'm taking it me against him, and that's it, that's all. That's it and that's all. Everybody feeding into that. That's it and that's all. Anyway, you know what I mean? That's it, that's all. It's me against him, me against you, me against anybody. That's it. Trying to make up fake remedies. The remedy is bring your information, I bring mine, and we get this work done. That's the remedy. I ain't breathing up, Sister Dawn right there. Yeah. Allah is the mediator. Sister, return to church. Return to church. Now you're talking about a spook God. If I'm sitting here, he's sitting there, you talking about Allah is the mediator? I'm sitting here. He's sitting here. Allah is the mediator. Here we go. Here we go. Allah has set the rules for a debate, and you don't want it. I don't want it, my music. I don't want it. You troll. Man, you throwing my thought off. Y'all trolls. Y'all trolls. Anyway, I want to show y'all something. I don't want it. That's right. I don't want it. It's me against you or me against anybody else. I'm not bringing a dozen people to somewhere to listen to some crazy debate. Anyway, let me show y'all something, family. So I don't know. I want y'all to do me a favor before I get up out of here. I want y'all to do me a favor before I get up out of here, right? I want y'all to let me know if y'all have heard, and I'm gonna ask y'all in a minute, press the 1. If y'all have heard the slow-mo demonstration. I'm gonna ask y'all, yeah, that's right, Sister Block. Block, take that stuff out there. I'm gonna ask you, have y'all heard the song Slow-Mo? Have y'all heard the song Slow-Mo? If y'all heard the song Slow-Mo, press 1. This was a song that I made when the brother Cujo from Canaanland Moors challenged me to a debate. I mean, to a rap. He wanted to challenge songs. This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to challenge songs. Now listen. All right. So let me show you his response. And I'm going to help his channel get some clicks right now. I want y'all to go to his channel when we get done, or tomorrow, whenever, and look at his response. And I'm going to show you right quick what the video looked like. The video is right here. It's Canaanland Moorish MC response to slow-mo. Family, this is why they don't want no problem. This is the most horrible rendition of talent and a response. Let me see if I can go to the videos when he actually challenged me. Let me see if I can find when he actually challenged me. I want to see if I can find the video when he actually challenged me. Hold on, here we go. Let me go right here. Let me see the video where he actually challenged me, because people be thinking that I just be coming up people. I just be coming at people. That ain't what it is. Look, he got crazy videos about me. I don't mind. You know what I mean? It don't make no difference. He called me dirty Moors, cussed me out. He do all sorts of stuff. But let me go. He got one video where he challenges me, right? There we go. Canaanland Moors on Chic MC calling out. And if you see, it'll say Morisco World TV rapper. Right here. Family, right here. I ain't gonna play it because he's gonna try to block my channel. But here we go right here. Him calling me out. You know what I'm saying? Him calling me out, right? So I accept the call. I listened to the song he did, Garbage. I accept the call. You know what I mean? And I make the song. You know what I mean? Come back at him. As soon as I make the song, everybody cry foul. Oh, you rapping. Oh, you rapping. They start crying foul. How you gonna cry foul when he called me out? And I say that to say, every time that I address somebody, it's because somebody called me out. I never initiate this. The only one that didn't call me out is the brother Judah's son. I've never had words with Judah's son. I never met the brother Judah's son, but it doesn't pan or hold up the litmus test to the works of Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and so I address it. But now, here we go. So my response to that, the brother calling me out, is basically, they don't know Mo. And I'm going to share my video, and hopefully people will go ahead and take a look at it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you where it's at so you can take a look at it. Thumbs up. Give me your comment. It ain't nothing but entertainment. So don't take it like somebody trying to be a super rapper, somebody trying to be other than, look, Sabir Bey live now. He ain't going to come on. He ain't going to offer me out. This brother done lost his mind. Tell me he offer me out. Get out of here, man. Anyway, let me go to, I want to show you the video of slow-mo right here. That was yesterday. Now here we go, slow-mo. Let's see slow-mo real quick.
One he made some video recently where he attacking a bunch of people, blah, 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 blah. And in response to that, I didn't make a video, but I made a post on Facebook and I basically said, when I did say he's full of shit, so I said some more is full of shit. So Arthur Bey is one of them.
Never. Said never. Down no more. They just slow-mo. 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 They just slow-mo. See, I be coming at these Moors, and it's very simple. Why I be coming at these Moors? Because I don't consider these functional Moorish American Muslims as it relates to the teaching of the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the founder of the Moorish side of America. Some lanes from across the border, you and your daughters. I mean your little followers, you all out of order. I ain't taking nada, nothing from you crooks. Cujo, Taj Tarik Bey, I got them all shook. I wish Cujo would step up to get his rep up and get the head up from the neck up. You gon' respect us. An elder once told me, meet the people where they at. And you lower than the worm, so you know you meet the tech. Let's keep it simple, more. I'm a temple more. Either you wanna talk knowledge or you wanna go to war. So Islam family, I invite you to go check it out. Tell me what you think. I invite you to enjoy. It's straight entertainment. It's not somebody trying to be a rapper. It's straight entertainment and answering the call that Cujo put out. When I talk about Temple 13, I answer the call that Roy Bey put out. If it wasn't for Roy Bey, I would have probably left them alone. But when I start to dig and start to see the scandal and the manipulation, I had to go in on it. So thank Roy Bey, Joel Bratton Bey. Thank Roy Bey, Joshua. Thank Roy Bey, everybody. He should have he should have been not acting like he knew Moorish science, and he would have been fine. So he don't know Moorish science. And Temple 13, Divine and National Movement, under the leadership of Bratton Bey, is not Moorish science. Never was, never will be. I don't care if he name it 13, if he name it 19, if he name it the Grand Major Temple. Number one, it's still not the Prophet's Noble Drew Ali Moorish science. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. You don't have to like it, but the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. You ain't got to like it. All right? You ain't got to like it, but the truth will set you free. I'm telling you, it will do it. It will do it. So Islam, good night, family. I know we went long. I mean, nobody knows, family. I'm up out of here. Nobody knows the trouble I feel. Nobody knows. Lord, that's me right there. This lonely individual sending up his prayer in the wings of the smoke signal. My heart says beware. Situation critical. Hey, the stairs, scraping residual. I'm calling it sin. Hey, material. It's now. Not I say. Hey! Nobody knows. Can't stop striving till my life gets blessed. Gotta fight this flesh no matter who you might be. Cause what's true about me is the truth about me. It's much deeper than the truth I see. But if you're like me, you gotta walk my way. Allahu Akbar. Let us say salute. Let us salute. sorrow. Come on, man.
I'm the color of hidden from history. You ain't know the color of Mason with brown skin. You ain't gotta listen to
Calico!
we been through more trouble than others, times 10. You ain't got to give, be cool.
Hey!
Now how about you? You said you're my friend. I'm not my rule, but I'm riding to the end. Down the shed blood, every brother's my kin. If I say it out of love, then yeah, I meant it. The name's kinda cold, but call me a lieutenant. The life's all lows, I strive to keep winning, but I'm about to explode if these coppers keep killing. And it's right in your face, disgrace beyond limits. I'm running, save face till your partner stop killing. This is the power of the Christ, so tonight we
What's up, you guys? Peace and love, baby.
When I tell you, nobody knows.
Hey, hey. Nobody knows. Shout out, family. Man, shout out to Marrakesh Bey. Shout out to the Gas. Shout out to my brother Ismante. Shout out to my brother Fenty Bey, Ishmael Bey, and all the people that came in to hang out with me. I'll be back on Sunday. We're going to have a good show, family. It's going to be turned up. I was about to release some information today, but we might have a debate coming next week. I'm waiting for my brother to get back to me. It's going to be a serious debate. Let me tell you that his first name is Lord. He goes by the first name Lord. And his last name stands for Father. Then, Lord Father, we might have something going on next week here on Moorish World TV. It's going to be beautiful. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, it's a strong possibility. Coming back to Moorish World TV, it's possible that we're going to have Lord Abba. Lord Abba, the great Lord Abba, may be back on Moorish World TV because he got some unsolved business that he wants to challenge your brother Tarik Bey to a debate. Brother Tarik Bey is going to debate one of the greatest scholars in our time, brother Lord Abba. That's right. I believe, I said it, I believe that Lord Abba is one of the best scholars of our time. I didn't say the best, one of the best scholars of our time as it relates to research. I've always said his delivery is off, but his information be on point for the most part. So if things go like it's supposed to, Ishmael Bey, I might need you in the building to moderate. The topic has yet to be chose to I'm waiting for him to give me the format. But the great family, I'm telling you, I don't think you're going to want to miss this. If anybody ever seen Lord Abba debate, then you already know he's going to come like the scholars of old. He's going to come like the Dr. Jeffries or the Dr. Benz. He's going to use the big words. He's going to use the big words. He's going to use the great research. He's going to come with it. But the problem is, he don't know what I'm going to come with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give him something that he never will forget. I'm going to give him something that he never will forget. Let's go. Huh? I'll be there more you going to remember. I'm going to be there more you going to remember. That's right. I'll be there more you going to remember. Tarik Bey front line till the law call a number. I'm in there more you going to remember. That's right, the gas. Get on the gas. I'll be there more you going to remember. If you a friend of the Moor, then you a friend of mine. I was told about my enemies that hold my line. Those who speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I speak about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to